I'm BryanNye, the Chief Executive Officer of the Australasian Railways Association and a Director of the newly formed TrackSAFE Foundation. TrackSAFE is a foundation that's been established by the railway operators and suppliers in Australia to address 4 problems. First problem that we're looking at is how do we improve fatalities or incidents of level crossings, trespass on railways, suicides and how to reduce the numbers down, and in particular how to reduce the trauma down of our train drivers and station staff that are involved in after dealing with incidents of suicides and trespass. About 10% of deaths from suicides in Australia each year occur on the railway lines, and we wanted to protect our own staff and the welfare of our own staff that we needed to take action. We saw an increase in level crossing accidents, increase in trespass, so we thought we must try and address these. Doing nothing was no longer an option for us. TrackSAFE is now financed by the members themselves, by either in-kind contribution or cash contributions. We're raising the money at the current time by the railway organisations. Currently we have 13 partners, from Rio Tinto in the west to all the passenger operators and the track operators such as Queensland QR National, Queensland Rail, and I don't want to name the whole 13, but all the rail operators. But most importantly, it was a foundation sponsor was United Group, and they are a rail manufacturer. So it's right across the rail sector. So it is a fantastic number of people, and it just shows how much effort and concern they have, and we welcome even more supporters. We have a number of programs on level crossing safety. Well, we're looking at, we're doing some research to look at how we can improve level crossing safety from engineering perspectives. But just as importantly, we're trying to develop better education programs. We think, despite all our measures, that one way to actually improve it is to get education programs into schools to convince the children and those that are approaching driving age that level crossings are something that you've got to take caution at, and we think through education we'll achieve a better objective than any other thing. Kerrang was a horrific accident where 11 people were killed, where a large truck went into the train. And I think what we learned from that are many things. One is that big trucks take a long time to get across the trains, take a lot of stopping. And so sometimes we've got to put the signals further back from the level crossings. And where roads go parallel with train lines, we've got to put extra precautions in. We're determined to reduce the number of level crossing accidents down, and we are actually, our major concern is that if a big heavy truck goes into the side of a train, it has the potential to be a major catastrophe. So that's why we focused on that issue. Look, we strongly support ILCAD and UIC and what they're trying to achieve internationally on this Level Crossing Awareness Day. The reason we strongly support it because we think any measures to help educating the public and take measures to reduce down any death on level crossings is something that we would strongly support. We're very welcome being part of this initiative, and we will continue to support it because we think it's important. We here in Australia think that any death at level crossings is avoidable, and we're determined to do that. And initiatives such as ILCAD help us in that objective.